reference, though. You have to shout it.
Oh no, I would scream Shoryuken, but there's people sleeping.
Does 12 or 13 hit Miss Brown Bear?
No, because I have bark skin still going.
That's true. No, it doesn't. Alright. This guy, let's see. He can see the
Somebody
brown
shoot me.
bear. Lop can see the Kamali. Okay, so the first one's gonna be against Juniper. Second one's gonna be against Kamali. So 10 misses and a 7 misses. And the ogre is going to do nothing because it can't hold an action because it rolled so low.
Man, this is going really well compared to our last battle.
Theron.
We're fighting 2 ogres.
Yeah,
Ogres are easier than orcs.
yeah.
Alright, since I'm within touching range of Abzu, I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him again.
Isn't that your first level?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just want to make sure. Nine more HP.
And then I'm going to take a movement and move up to the front. Specifically trying to draw their fire. Kind of like, hey guys, look, medic over here. Look at me, look at me.
I think
Sure.
I should shout something about Meeseeks and you'll do better.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me.
No, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Oops, I didn't mean to skip you. Juniper, it's your turn.
Watch that show and I know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Brown bear. What are you gonna do?
Apparently wait for Mitch to do something. Because the turn order says niche.
Yeah, I skipped Juniper on accident. I double clicked it because of the lag.
Juniper rushes in.
Don't get too close to those 3.
Is that mud?
Yes, and that is counted as difficult terrain.
Ah, god damn it.
Don't get too close to those 3 goblins.
Yeah, that is deep mud, and it is very hot, about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The ogre you just killed was bathing in it.
Slash urinating.
Probably.
Well, because my character has more, actual sight on this field than I do I assume that she just jumps into the mud, or?
I don't know. Well, you have some sight. You can see around you, can't you? Because you have the dim light from the creatures in the rocks above you and the dancing lights around. It's very hard to see, but you can see. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I made one mistake. The dancing lights are also concentration, so they're done as soon as Fairy Fire's cast.
Oh, they are.
I thought
Well,
they wouldn't be done. I thought they wouldn't be done because they're a cantrip, but apparently not.
I forgot they were concentration too.
So did I. That's why I
But you did
checked.
roll with 16.
Well, I only see the 25 right now. I only see the 25. Did you roll again?
Me?
Yes, at disadvantage.
Oh, right, disadvantage, sorry.
I was like, the crit doesn't save you.
Sorry, I'm spacing out.
It's okay.
Someone else was also
Doesn't
smoking
matter,
something.
frick.
That should do it.
Well, first off, welcome back, Busta Caps. I didn't see you there. But what do you mean the window?
So am I good?
20, yeah, you could have seen the mud and would have avoided it. You move up to there. Or down. Well, that's 10 feet up in the air.
Okay, never mind.
You can be up here. You can be
Go
up
the
there.
opposite direction towards the 2 that currently you
Oh,
have
yeah.
advantage on attacking. After I repeatedly say don't get too close to those 3 on the left.
Alright, fine, whatever.
Thank you.
Fine shit,
I
goddamn.
went to the bathroom, okay?
I don't remember.
And I thanked you politely.
There you go. I'll turn. Nope, don't want to overturn you. There you go. Your character kind of facing him. Now it is Nich's turn.
I'm facing them, but I can't see them.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yes, I
think
forgot to
it's
change
just
the
skeleton.
scene. Sorry about that, Busta. There you go. And then turn that off. Nitch is where? Up there. He's gonna step to the side. And he's gonna take a shot at Mr. Meeseeks.
Make a wisdom save.
I think he has to choose a new target, right?
I don't know. One moment.
I think that's
he
it.
does.
I think he has to choose a new target or lose it.
Choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Well, he's gonna
Yep.
target the brown bear then. And miss. No, I'm sorry, Busta. I didn't realize. I completely forgot I didn't change the scene, so thank you for reminding me. Gleek is gonna go. He is going to... Is the Sanctuary a one-off, or is it concentration? I don't know.
Nope, it is not concentration. It just lasts for 1 minute.
But is it a one-off once it succeeds?
Nope, it lasts for 1 minute.
It just lasts? Okay.
Or until I attack someone and fuck it up.
Well, the second one is going to do the same thing. He's going to attack, but he's going to make a wisdom save and fail. So he has to choose the brown bear. Brown bear takes 3 HP.
Okay. If I can't see this guy, does that mean I have partial cover?
No, if you can't see him, no.
There's the stalagmites.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's not the one who attacked you.
Okay, alright.
Someone you can't see literally attacked you, but has perfect line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah, no. This one that tried to attack you can't. Was the one who missed earlier. He rolled the 8.
I'm not that hard done by with 3 HP. I'll just take this.
Does that one have partial cover?
Who?
The one above.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yes, he has half cover.
Okay.
Oh wait, did I skip someone? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, Abzu, you're up.
I just had an idea. I'm hoping this will work. I'm gonna try and destroy some cover.
Okay.
Moving up 15 feet on top of this fucking ogre thing. And in a 10-foot sphere,
Yeah. You're gonna try and do
so I
some.
can't get this one. I can't get this one on the right, but I can at least get these 2 over here. I'm going to cast Shatter.
Let me remember myself. It's crystal and something else. I forget what.
Stone, metal, and crystal have disadvantage. Objects not being carried or worn also takes the damage. DC 14 con save or 15 damage.
3d8 thunder damage and fizz save. No, because it's the creatures that would take the damage, and crystal creatures would automatically fail because the sound would reverberate them, but it doesn't shatter like stalagmites.
Well, if they're stone,
But it's not a. But it does. It says nothing about. It says non-magical objects that aren't being worn. It's not an object, and it's not a creature either. It's a piece of the terrain. Like your shatter wouldn't destroy a tree trunk.
I mean, I've seen people use shatter to bring down cave mouths and stuff.
I don't know about that. I don't see how sound damage would destroy rock, unless.
It's more like the explosion after
Bro,
It's like
do you even
sound of an
flash?
explosion.
Everything has a resonating frequency.
I doubt your level 3 character could meet that, but we'll.
Apparently, I can cause thunderous explosions at a thought. This isn't the time to be questioning physics.
Alright, fine.
You can make your call, and we'll roll with it. But that was the thought I had. Can I break their cover with this? Can I try to break their cover? Perhaps their cover has its own health bar. Or
Sure.
a damage threshold
Well-
like in siege attacks.
We'll see how this works out, but sure, you break the ogre out of its imprisonment.
Hmm.
Well, they still get to make their con save.
Yes.
The ogres, they'll definitely make it.
The ogre makes it. And the goblin also makes it.
Half damage. And then I'm going to back up 10 feet again.
You kill your first goblin.
Woo.
This guy's dead. He doesn't get to go. Quillian.
I'm gonna move up first.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a lot of goblins. How far away are those? Too far away. That one's got to still my cover, right?
This one.
Yeah.
That one is 10 feet up and hidden partially behind a stalagmite.
What about this one?
Which one? Sorry, missed it. That one is also behind partial cover.
But you have
No, one
advantage on
cover's not
attacks.
gonna ma- Yeah,
On attack
cover's
rolls.
Not gonna matter. I create a bonfire under him.
Okay. It's a dexterity save or no damage or half damage.
No damage.
No damage.
At least it's more light now.
It makes it.
Damn it.
Alright. It jumps out of the way to the side. Not on top of the stalagmite. Behind it. And there's now a fire burning where it was standing. Small fire.
That will be my turn for now. At least I can see everything now.
Okay. Nob is dead, so he doesn't get to go. Kamali.
His name was Snob.
Yep.
First I'm gonna fly in. Wait, how high is the ceiling?
In here, I think it's 10 feet, 20 feet, something like that. Let me see. The mouth of the cave is 12 feet wide and 20 feet high.
And inside the cave?
It rises to a height of 30 feet in the back end. So it rises from 10 feet to 30 feet in the way back.
So I guess I'll be flying, like, barely hovering off the ground. I move in and... Oh, damn, that is a decent amount of goblins.
You could totally go pummel that second ogre.
That's what I was planning. But I
Punch
would
him in
have
the
cover
dick.
from these two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go introduce myself to ogre number 2.
So you move 20 feet, you get 30 feet left. You're gonna hover on top of the stalagmite?
Or right there. I can't see because of the goddamn light. Or the dynamic lighting. So
That's
I
a
have to hover
stalagmite.
up. Well, I have to hover there, but I'm being like right there-ish. I'll land like right there-ish and then I'll attack the large ogre.
Oh, you're gonna be inside the stalagmites? Okay.
Well, I can't put it on, move it over.
Yeah, you can. You just press Alt.
It's-
If you press Alt when you let go, it'll keep you where you are. Like that.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, so. Alright, and he's still under fairy fire, correct?
Yeah, he's fairy fired still.
This one is a she.
He, she,
Whatever.
the thing that we want to kill is fairy fired right now.
Alright,
Steven, did you
sword.
just assume its gender?
Did we just murder her boyfriend?
Please tell
Yes,
me.
I believe-
yes, you did.
I believe what I did was show apathy towards whatever it chooses it wants to call itself.
Getting worse.
I don't even know if
Biologically,
it knows the words.
medically, and scientifically, yeah, I'm going to assume its fucking gender.
15 hits.
I can't tell the damage. The freaking thing's now having that. So, burn another key point, do another 2 arm strikes against it.
Mm-hmm. And no. So 12 total. Okay. One of the goblins, seeing you fly in overhead, is going to take a shot at you as you go by. Which is
Finally.
For
Oh,
a
damn.
7. I mean, it crit, but it only did 7 damage.
I catch it.
Okay. Actually, wait. Make a perception check, because this is pitch black in here. Are you carrying your torch?
Yeah, we've been carrying the torch and then dropped it to attack this dude.
Can you make a... If you don't have your hand free, can you make an unarmed strike? Because you're carrying a sword in your other hand.
I would think so. I mean, attack action is attacking and withdrawing the weapon, and I can then punch. But I don't know. I mean, I would have dropped the torch.
You're dropping the...
immediately.
If you drop the
Yeah.
torch, you can't see the arrow coming.
Drop the torch, I can't see the arrow coming.
Because you don't have light.
Well, I guess I would have dropped the torch.
Okay.
I'll take the 7.
Yeah, if you drop... I mean, if you drop the torch to get your unarmed strikes in, totally fine. But, like, yeah, you can't... Your 1 is behind you, and 2, it's pitch black in here and you don't have dark vision.
Wait, did he shoot at me as I was flying, or?
No, this is all happening in the same 6 seconds. So even though he's going after you, it happens at the same time. Like, this entire round is the same 6 seconds.
Cooper,
Who's talking?
it's me.
You're very quiet.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Yes.
Okay, so you see, since I'm under the effects of Mantle of Flame, I have really, really bright light around me. To be exact, 30 feet of bright light and 30 more feet in light.
Okay.
What?
I'm a Super Saiyan, I told you.
No, you're freaking nightlight.
Okay.
Or like a
Maybe
frickin'
that's our new
lighthouse.
nickname for him.
He's Johnny Blaze if you substitute the whoring with wanting to burn everything.
You guys.
The
So, yeah,
second
I'm
person's...
basically a Human Torch.
Okay. You are a Human Torch, yes. You're also at the mouth of the cave, a little bit far from him. The second person is going... The second goblin, sorry, is going to make an attack, this time against the brown bear that's rushing into the middle of everybody. And misses. And now the fun ogre is going to get a chance to do something. Seeing that you tried
Fun
to...
ogre.
seeing that you swiped at her, she's going to try and smack you against the rocks with her great club. 14.
That's a miss.
18 doesn't hit you?
You said 14 and I
14
had to restart.
damage.
Oh, 14 damage, okay.
18 to hit, sorry. I thought you saw that.
No, I had to... One of the little things kept saying the roll itself, and I couldn't see click damage or anything.
No,
But yeah, that hits.
18 to hit, 14 damage. And she smacks you and not pins you, but she smacks you and you clatter against the rock stalagmite that you were hovering in, and it like cracks and breaks over, and you're laying on top of where the shear line is where it broke off.
Ow.
Yep, basically. Theron.
Alright, well, I vote that the ogre needs to die now, so I should probably start taking actual attack actions.
I think you have 1 second level spell left.
Plus cantrips.
Yeah. I don't know if you have any damaging cantrips. I haven't opened your character sheet.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Yep. And I'm going to Sacred Flame the ogre, so he needs to make a save.
Sure. Where's this? There's a spell card. So 1d8.
Yep.
What's your DC?
$13.
Does not succeed. Takes 6 damage.
Which automatically cancels out my sanctuary. Whether or not the goblins realize that or not, that's up to you. But
Why does that cancel your sanctuary? Oh, because you attacked.
I took an
Attacks.
aggressive
yeah,
action.
you attacked. Yeah. Juniper.
So if I take the same path as Kamali and go over to the stalactites,
You would not fit in your bear form. A little
I
bit
didn't
too wide.
think so.
A little bit too
I
wide.
do have a climbing speed.
You can try and
but-
climb over.
I'm wondering how feasible that would be.
Actually,
If there's sufficient light over here, you could take the long way around.
Well, if she moves to there, it's another 5 feet in. If this is...
How far can a
X
bear
area is
walk?
actually thinned out.
what you gonna do?
At this point, I really just want to be over there, so I think I'm gonna go the other way.
Okay. Where you going? That's a pretty good place to go. So you go up and around the corner, and you are met with a small bonfire burning in the ground magically between you and the other goblin.
That's nice. That's nice.
I'll turn that off soon. Ish.
You still have 5 feet, I think, or more. I don't remember how much movement speed you have,
Oh, dip. I should check that.
because I know
I
bears.
think you have 40.
20.
I have 40.
Yeah, you still have
Goddamn.
15. You have 15 more
I was
movement.
moving 30 earlier.
Get in there and wreck shit.
We can make it. Yay!
Woo! I'm practically kissing the ogre.
So there is still essentially you can see the ogre between a kind of V-shaped break in the stalagmites between you and it. So you can attack through it if you want, but it would still count as the partial cover until you get to the other
still
side.
get advantage.
But you get advantage, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Because I at least want to draw its attention away from
So you just tick advantage now.
in to open up thing again. Okay, so making a multi-attack.
Yep. So just one claw and one bite. Okay, that bite hits. Perfect. Claws do not, unfortunately.
Well, can't win them all.
But you do hit it for 6, which is very nice.
Oh, and I forgot to ask. Those hit points I got from earlier, do those apply to my bear form?
No. They are
The
for...
hit points I gave you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
apply to your human form when he cast it on you. Essentially, when you're transformed into a bear, you have a new set of hit points that spawn on you.
Yes. Okay, I knew that much. Just
But when you
wasn't sure if
revert-
it's temporary hit
Yeah, when you
points.
revert back to your
Alright.
human form, you get to keep those hit points.
Okay, cool.
Noted. Cast it on someone else next time.
Or just wait until she's in beast form. So now the goblin that you skipped over and didn't attack and kill off, which I thank you for, is now going to turn in and attack you. And he's going to scimitar attack you. For 3.
Jeez. All right.
And then another goblin is going to take a shot at Quillian, since he's the closest one to him.
Okay.
Okay. For 8?
Does not hit.
No, sorry. For 22 to attack, 8 damage.
Come on, pay attention, man.
And now it's Absu's turn.
Okay, so I gotta get my butt in there now.
Be, nice to your teammates, yeah.
Well, I kind of just gave them a lot of spell help.
You did. That's fair point.
Same.
I'm gonna throw myself right into the ringer, 25 feet in.
Ooh, okay.
I'm probably going to regret doing this, but I'm going to cast Shatter over here now.
Sure. It's definitely doable. Let's get some saves in.
I was gonna go for them next, but okay.
It doesn't matter, they both die. Because you rolled a 15.
Kablam.
Because they only have 7 HP. So even half damage, they're dead. That's your second level spell?
That's my second spell, and I'm out of spell slots.
I was gonna say, yeah, you'd be close.
That's why I said I'm taking the risk.
Alright. So those two are both dead. They basically grab their ears and their heads shake really loud. And if you guys remember that old movie, Martians, where their heads shake violently in their spacesuits and then explode, that's basically what it looks like.
They pop like grapes.
Yep. The old movie from the late 90s, I think, or early 90s? I don't remember.
Terrible CGI.
Hey, for its time, it was amazing. It's campy as hell and hilarious.
Fucking movie critic over here.
It's one of the few movies I've seen more than once.
Probably thinks the Star Wars prequels are better because they have better CGI.
That's not the reason they're better. I'm just kidding.
No, the reason they're
The
better is
fuck
Jar
outta
Jar.
here.
Just kidding.
The reason they're better is they have Jar Jar.
Right?
Everybody
I now
loves
no
Jar
longer
Jar.
like either of you.
And an angsty asshole.
Alright, Quillian, what are you doing?
I'm guessing he doesn't have cover anymore.
Who?
Directly south of him. I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
she
no.
was
Yeah,
Lop.
no. Lop? Yeah, no. You guys have killed Slitter Dabber, Pox, Gleek, Knob.
Doesn't hit,
we-
does it?
10 does not hit.
We now know that Wizards of the Coast names their goblins with a bag of Scrabble.
Basically. You guys have not killed Thog, Nitch, or Lop yet.
Oh, I forgot something, but it didn't matter.
10 does not hit, so that is your turn. Kamali.
Once again, Sword Strike.
Sure. 22 hits. Okay. And now you... You're unarmed strikes for sure now. 25. Yes, 25 hits. If a 22 hits.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Oh, you don't have any more key, do you?
No, I have one more. I'm just saving it.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still up. He did deal a significant chunk of his HP, but he is still up and kicking.
Yep.
Let me see here. Pox is dead. Lop is not dead. Lop's going to turn and take a shot at you, Quillian. For 6 more damage. Now looking pretty roughed up.
I'm almost dead, yeah.
Pretty roughed up. And the I believe it was you who Shoryukened Nog, right, Quillian?
Yeah. No, I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or no, sorry, did I call you Quillian? Sorry, Kamali.
Yeah.
So the ogre's gonna stay trained on you because you killed her husband.
I didn't know it was her husband.
You didn't ask.
Miss.
Misses though.
Phew.
Back up to third.
Well,
They never interrogate our enemies.
You don't ask. I mean, they all speak common.
I certainly didn't intend to interrogate a bunch of goblins and ogres.
I mean, I can't. I'm a bear.
You guys also missed the side entrances and the roof entrance into the cave.
I'm sure we'll...
Doing another sacred flame on the
Okay.
ogre.
Yeah. It's a dex save. That's right. And it takes 4 more damage. Still up.
Come on, Mama Bear. I'll get out.
Yeah. You gonna try and squeeze through the rocks and climb over them? You have the movement speed, I suppose.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It would get rid of the cover.
Yeah. Do I have to make a check for this?
Nah, you can just use your climb speed. As long as you have enough of it. And it's like within reason. If you had to like climb over 30 feet, I'd be like, make a check. But 10 feet's
Okay.
fine.
Alright, and I'll just keep multi-attacking this thing.
Yeah. I mean that'd be ideal. You can just ask it a question if you want instead. Let it get another turn in.
In bear.
And yeah, I don't speak common right now, so it'll just be like.
If
I'm
anything,
gonna need you to do that every time your character says things.
you have
with a bear.
advantage to roll again.
We now know that Hollis is fluent in Sea Lion.
Gosh.
23 does hit.
I
I
was
mean,
gonna ask
you can
Fran to
you
roll
can
that
roll again.
again.
You can roll again and see if you crit. No, so it doesn't matter. You hit anyway. It is still up. I'm gonna try and claws. 23 hits for 9. Yeah. How does your bear kill it?
Yay!
I want to say that since it was the claws, it's sort of like, you know, a piercing bitch slap or something like that, just right across
Sure.
the
Why don't you
face.
touch my man?
You literally pitch slapped its face off.
Sure.
Yeah.
The claws caught and the face went with it.
No, its head is still there. Just the skin from its face is off.
Exactly.
Yeah, the head is still there.
Like
you can
Nicolas Cage.
see.
And
you
just
can see
hear
bone
Kamali
and
go,
muscle.
Just kind of throw up in his mouth a little bit.
Hold on.
I'm good.
Give me a minute. Nitch, who can't get to anybody, but I believe does see Quillian, is gonna run over. And actually, no. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna dash off into this side cavern, out of sight.
Like full on exit.
Yep, just try and run away.
Take a pot shot at him, but I'm not chasing.
I mean, I wanted to attack him, but I guess he's out of sight.
Can your character see him?
I mean, he went right past me.
No, I mean, can you see him right now?
I can still see him actually. Yeah.
Let's see, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. He has one more square of movement. If you can still see him, you could try and attack him if you want.
I will attack him.
If you
If
can,
I don't die,
can you see him now?
I can still see him.
Then yeah, you could try and make an attack if you want.
Right now?
No, when on your turn. And it is Abzu's turn.
getting right up next to Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Hey, Goblin, you're fairy fired.
He is. 18 does hit. 9. It is dead. You just knock him against the back wall. He cracks his head open and he falls to the ground. Thank you, Busted Caps. That's what it was, not Martians.
I'm going to use my last 5 to take a step away from Torch Boy. Just a step.
Torch Boy, sure.
He's a little bright for mine eyes.
I actually am.
Alright.
Because that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Quillian.
I didn't get to do like literally anything that I wanted to.
You still have one goblin left you can try and take out.
There's like one goblin. I know. I'll kill that.
I'll kill that.
Hey, we let you burn the orc bodies. Come on.
$15 hits.
Yes, actually. Just barely.
That's a total of 10 damage.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're over plus damage. Yeah, you burn it to a crisp.
Good.
A slight puff of fire energy envelops it for a split second, and what comes out on the other side after just a split second of fire is now a charred corpse.
Good.
It falls to the ground. And we will stop the music there. And our turn order. Do you stay in bear form, Juniper?
No, she'll revert back.
Okay. So your bear form is gone, and you end up back in the stalagmites.
Since the rush of combat is gone, Quillian is going to collapse on the ground and kind of look at his wounds.
Well, that was something. Sound off. Who's still alive?
I
I'm
believe
still here.
everyone.
As I go over to the goblin corpses and take their arrows.
Barely.
Make an investigation check.
I don't know why I still have-
You find roughly 6 usable arrows.
I could see them from the entrance, so I'm going to start heading down this corridor.
Yeah, when you round the corner, you can see a man who is a little bit on the older side, and roughly 20 to 30 scared villagers.
It's not going to help the situation, but I'm approaching.
Yeah,
Is
so
there actually light in here?
no, it is pitch black. You are the only one who can see. So upon hearing footsteps, they all begin to whimper and cower and hide out in any crevice they can find.
They're all dead out there. You can go back to your town. There's a little bit more damage than when you left it, and there's probably a bunch of corpses still ready to be taken care of, but it should be safe enough now.
A man steps forward. I can't see you, stranger, but
That's probably for the best. I'm not exactly the most pleasant to be seen with, or
my-
talking to, for that matter.
my name is Morak.
I know. The soldiers in the keep sent me here to bring you back.
Let me finish. My name is Morak. I'm the proprietor of the inn. You're probably looking for the Baron, yes?
Okay, yeah, that would be about right.
Yeah.
I can't exactly tell who's supposed to be the Baron, so
The,
I've never seen him.
Hark, the boss of these goblins, took him over to the other side of the cave a couple days ago.
So he's probably dead, but we should still go and check.
I would much appreciate it. You said the cave is clear. Have you seen Hark or the Have you seen the ogres?
They're dead.
Oh, thank you. They usually are the ones guarding the entrance of the cave.
Yeah, they're dead. The big one that was sitting in the mud hit really hard.
I see. Well, I thank you for coming on Lady Nadar's orders.
She's dead too.
What?
Her body's laying out on a table in the keep. The soldiers that were guarding her corpse didn't want to come and save you guys. This is happenstance. Pray to whichever god you do that this is lucky. The Nixie Queen sent me, so make sure you give some thanks to her. I might as well go check and see if your Baron is still alive. And as I walk away very abruptly, they can hear me walk away. I shout down the cavern, "Don't take the horses! Those are ours!"
He doesn't say anything. He can't speak. He's just stammering and thinking to himself.
That went exactly the way it was supposed to. And now I'm going to start trying to figure out which of these caverns to go down.
You got a couple.
Kamali? Oh. Drow,
You are
what was
Kamali.
that? Yeah.
I was so confused.
Is anyone actually going to come up to me now?
Yeah, I am. After I hear you yell the horses, I'm like, what the hell was that?
The villagers that are still alive.
What you got there?
What?
Okay, and I'll go in there.
If it's the villagers that are still alive. Just don't tell them I'm me. That'll make things complicated.
Yeah. So I deleted all the tokens that were in here, but this entire cavern was filled with tokens of villagers.
I could actually see like
He could see them when you guys
Come
entered the
quickly.
cave.
like this. I could see like this, and there was maybe about 9 of them that I could immediately see.
Mm-hmm.
We can use our imagination.
Yeah, I will
By the way, can someone
hand him a
hear me?
torch. Like, you should probably make your way to the exit. We're in quickly. And what?
Thank you. Ooh. He kind of slowly
Is this all of you?
There's a few that were taken by Hark to the other portion of the cave.
Directly across from us?
I don't know. I can't see. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Oh, I
I'm
guess you
literally
can't see
holding a
now because
torch.
you do have a torch, yeah.
I'm like, here's a torch. Go, go, go.
He takes the torch and he looks at all of you, and then he goes wide-eyed for a moment because he doesn't see. Presumably, Theron has his hood up, so he doesn't really see any humans.
Yep.
So he's like, thank you. We'll try and get back as soon as we can. Is the town safe?
Meh.
We'd rather
You're
stay
gonna have to
here.
fix your drawbridge.
But the town is. There's no.
Fine.
It's
Yeah,
been
there's nothing
cleared
in
out
there.
as far as we know. It's been cleared out.
Thank you. I'll try and get my people back as soon as I can.
I mean, there's some guys from this Zentarum guarding it, so
What?
all right. There's a group of 4 Zentarum guarding it.
You left them there?
Yeah, why?
There's a local group of bandits that are members of the Zentarim. If you let them into the town, our town is going to be taken over by them.
Immediately turning back and walking to the horses.
Hang on. There's literally 4 of them, and they're
Was
pretty.
a
roughed
man
up.
named Zulkin among them?
Yep.
It's too late.
Too late for what?
Zulkin is a leader of bandits known as the Seven Serpents in the local area. He works for a much more vicious man. If Zulkin has occupied the town, it won't be long before this other man shows up. There's nothing to do now, except live under another's thumb.
Unless
Why
he
are
gets
so
there in,
many
what,
people?
5 minutes, we have time to interact.
Well, after we clear this out, we'll go handle him.
Why are so many people focused on getting this town?
I have no clue.
I mean, I know the Zentarim want it because it's easily defensible. There's not many towns that have their own moat.
You said as soon as we clear this out, however, I believe the town is a more pressing matter. We can get
There's
there
still
in
people
5 minutes
in
if we
here.
go now. There's still what?
People in here. He said Hart took the head of the town.
Okay, that's one person. What about all of these people?
Make a Quillian make an intelligence. Not Quillian, sorry. Kamali, make an intelligence check. You remember that Zolkin already used his snake to send word to somebody somewhere. So word has already been sent out a couple hours ago.
He already sent word.
Is that word
Chances
going to
are-
get there in 5 minutes?
This was
It
hours
was
ago.
several hours and 5 minutes.
Chances are there may already be there.
Look, all I'm saying is we could at least try to go back and defend the town from bandits, or we can sit here and piddle around for one person. Personally, I vote the good of the town over the one person's life, but I'll still stand by the group's decision.
I think the most important thing we can do right now is get these people to safety.
Which I believe would be best placed in the town since it is so easily defendable.
Now, what if it's already being defended by bandits?
Well, we won't know that until we get there.
Look, we're arguing about semantics right now because we're literally wasting time. Their leader is literally with the head of the goblins. If we get him, he might be able to pull people or send word and get more help.
Like I said, up to you guys as far as the group vote, but my vote is take the people back to town and try to reclaim it.
All right, all in favor of going after the town first?
I believe that would be me.
It's at this point that Marak speaks up. See, they can see you guys. We need our Baron. We need somebody to lead us. We don't have Lady Nadar anymore. We need somebody to lead us. If we don't have that, we don't have any connection to any other towns. We'll lose our trade agreements. Our town will be dead regardless.
So I'm
Right.
gonna walk back over. What's the holdup? We've got things to do.
Seems Zulkin and his group are a bunch of bandits.
Yeah, it kind of seemed appropriate.
And can someone please pull this arrow out of my back?
Yeah,
Come here.
How are you guys looking for hit points right now?
12
Pull
to
out.
33.
12
I
of
have,
21.
2.
Heal him.
Okay, just a sec.
I'm gonna walk back into the. I'm gonna shove past everyone and walk back into the cavern.
And you're walking into the middle?
Walking it to the front into the mouth where I was standing before.
Okay.
Try
There's a
not
bunch
to
of
touch
scared humans, and as soon as they see a drow, they're gonna panic. So I'm just gonna stand here first.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the dude I recognize. How long you been in this cave?
A few days. I don't know. It's hard to tell time in pitch black.
Okay, do you have food and water?
No.
Damn it. I'm gonna turn to the group. What's your rations look like?
I got a couple.
I've got 10. I could spare quite a few of them.
I'll hand over 3.
It's too bad I gave all those good berries to Killian because you could eat one berry and you're full for a day.
We'd need a lot of berries because you said there's about 30 people.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
I'll give 4 of mine.
Rations or berries?
Rations. I'm having just over 4 rations.
You're only giving 4 rations. Who else is giving 4 rations?
I'll give up 8 rations, actually.
I'll give away 4. Actually, I'll give away 5.
I
it's
will give
15
away
rations.
all my rations because I can make good berries, so what's the point?
How many rations is all your rations?
You get 10 with the kits, don't you?
Yeah, but you don't have to take everything that your starting equipment gives.
I'm
I
pretty sure
certainly
I
did.
took 10.
Okay.
What's your character sheet say?
It just says rations because I did not plan ahead.
Okay, then I
pack did you
take 10 rations.
I'll give
I'm going
8
to add.
rations. I'll give 8 rations away.
I got
Okay.
this. I'm adding all of my rations, so that's going to be a total of 32, 32 sets of rations. So everyone mark that off of your sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I just tasted good berries, man.
I'm handing those forward to the inn dude. Get the people out of here. Find a place where you can get some water. This should last you at least a day, if not longer, if you know how to use it right. If
Where
if
do you
we can
expect us to
find your
go?
leader,
Where do you expect us to go?
anywhere where you can sustain yourself for at least 12 hours, possibly 24. We don't know where these caves lead. We don't know where your boss was taken. We don't even know if we'll find him alive. But if you want us to do this, we have to know that you're out of here and you'll be able to come back, or we'll be able to find you, so long as you leave something for us to indicate where you are. Now, do you want the help or not?
I mean, we want help, but we have nowhere to go. We don't go anywhere but the town.
Would you rather stay here? Would you rather go back to the town that's now infested with what you say is bandits? You got options. Pick something.
I mean, we would honestly, if you're going to stay and help find our ruler, I think we would rather stay here where at least we know there's only one entrance.
Fine, then you do that. Just make sure that all of these people have food and water. You should have enough rations for at least 24 hours. It's gonna be boring, but you'll be alive. And I shove past and I start to leave again.
Oh.
Can we go now?
Yeah, let's head this way. So
I'm heading back over here. I want to see if I can figure out which direction
You gotta-
people are getting taken.
You've got a couple options. You have the place that you guys were just in. You have one place to your north where it seems that there's ground, and then there's a fissure, and the ground just kind of stops briefly. And you have 3 caverns to the west side, and you have a cavern to the south east.
Can I check and see where there's foot traffic that may indicate people coming and going?
There's foot traffic in all of them.
The
go
heaviest and
over
most frequent.
Make a
this
survival
one and
check.
listen. See if I can hear anything down this way.
Hold on. It's hard to say. There's definitely foot traffic coming and going from the northwest one, and also from the southeast one.
I'm going to call out to the group. Who knows how to read prints?
Who knows how to what?
Read
Read
prints.
I could give it a shot, I imagine.
The 2 heaviest seem to be here and here, and I point out you said it was the northwest and the southeast.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of foot traffic going in the northwest and the southeast one.
The 2 heaviest sets are right here. Let's see if we can figure out which one is being used for the leader's base.
Kamali, give me a perception check. You don't hear anything.
Dude. You're a bird in a cave. Arakaka are incredibly claustrophobic.
And the cave in front of you is about a foot wide, or at least the passageway. It's about a foot wide and about 4 feet tall.
Yeah, which is why I was listening and not stepping in. I wasn't sure. And I'll just go to the next one and listen in.
Yeah,
See if I hear anything.
So yes, Juniper, I point out the 2 sets of heavy tracks.
If I wanted to make a check for that, what would that be?
Survival.
Let's see. Well, that's not great.
Yeah, you're about as survivable as Abzu.
Don't I hear anything down this way?
I don't know. Make a perception check. Nope, you don't hear much.
How big is the entrance?
About the same. The other one.
All right. Top one.
Guys, get over here.
Listening.
Yeah, make a you don't hear shit, man. Come on. At this point, you don't get to make any more perception checks for the cave.
One check should have covered pretty much everything you wanted to do in this area, so I'm calling everyone over.
Quillian? There you go, buddy.
I'm here.
Are you guys tired?
Not particularly. I'm out of spells for the most part, but not tired.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'm quite
Look, he's
alright.
down one of these freaking caves. Just which? The one to the southwest is tiny. I don't know about these two. I couldn't hear anything.
The heaviest sets of tracks are both in the northwest and southeast, so we get to pick one of them and take a gamble.
Southeast is tight. I don't. Northwest? Isn't that where the people were?
I think you're confusing west and east.
Oh, northwest? Oh, northeast? Oh, sorry. Oh,
This one, and I point to this one, which I'm assuming this one is the northwest.
Yes.
You know, cardinal directions and whatnot. Does it look
Oh,
big enough that
that
people
I
can
can't.
pass
You
through
like-
it?
call it.
1 second. Let me see. It's about 2.5 feet wide.
So it looks like people could pass through it.
Mm-hmm. Very, very slowly.
I want to check the size of the southeast one, which was this one the dude was running down. Right?
Yeah, that's the one he was running down.
Guys, I got an idea.
Go on.
What?
The goblin was running away.
Yeah.
He ran down this one.
Okay.
That means this one goes somewhere.
Probably outside.
Route.
Didn't go the other way with the heavy foot traffic. He goes this way.
That's the southeast one, by the way.
So they both have heavy foot.
Let's go this way first.
I agree. We should. That one was probably past the reach with the rest of the fun.
Well, either way, there's no sense in splitting up.
Yeah.
Not if you want to stay alive.
I could dabble in staying alive.
I've been lucky. So I'm going to proceed down this hallway.
Okay.
Wait here a moment. I'm going to check and see if it's a dead end or not.
Are
Let's
you
not waste time.
are you stealthing? Are you just walking?
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Okay.
And proceeding slowly in darkness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can still see your character, right? Okay.
But there is no light.
Yes, yeah, it's pitch black. So, coming into this cavern, it's roughly 20 feet high, 15 feet wide, and running up from the middle of the floor is a particularly large 10-foot tall stalagmite, riddled with 4-inch wide, 12-inch deep naturally formed holes that bore into the hollow central cavity. Lying near the base of the stalagmite are badly corroded remains of 2 goblin scimitars.
So this looks like it's supposed to be some kind of burial shrine.
There's no goblins here. They're just the scimitars are like leaned up against that stalactite right there, or
Yeah.
and they look like rusted over and corroded over. They're just laying there. Two of them. They're just the scimitars.
Well, I'm pretty much ignoring it. I want to look down this hallway right here. Does this look like it goes outside?
Let me see. Yeah, this is a 5-foot wide, 7-foot tall tunnel that gently slopes upward.
I'm going around to the other side, and I see this one, and this one keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
Turning back to get everyone. Yep, definitely goes somewhere. Plus an auxiliary to outside.
Alright.
Well, let's proceed then.
That leads out.
Be careful, we don't know what's coming. And hold on to somebody who can see if you can't.
Say, Quellion, do you want to get closer to the back since you're kind of squishy?
And Quillian, you do lose your light, by the way. Your 30 feet of bright light is gone. So I don't know how you're going to see.
I head out with.
If we stick close,
Okay.
one torch can deal just fine with them, but I'm definitely moving ahead of them so as to be both stealthy and scouty.
Quellion, do you want to switch me spots so you're
Which
not
is
in
funny
front?
because the warlock is scouting.
Yeah, you guys still don't have a rogue. You guys still don't have anyone that speaks giant, by the way.
Hey, I
Dude.
speak giant.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I have comprehend languages.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's a ritual. You got to stop and, like, prepare that shit and, like...
Or I can just use an action.
Fun fact:
It's not
Verbolgs are giant kin.
I thought that you... Oh, you don't have the... I thought you had the invocation. You just have the spell. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had the invocation. Never mind.
No, I just have the spell. Which I can cast as a ritual,
Yeah.
but I don't have to.
But anyway, you guys are going to travel down into the cavern.
Can I?
I
And-
point the hallway to outside.
Yeah, so...
Okay, the thing that Abdul noticed with the stalagmite and all the rusted sword, do I notice it?
You don't see it yet.
Okay, so I will, I guess.
You gotta move your character token, man.
And I'm checking the floor as I head down this passageway for traps.
Okay, roll investigation.
Mm,
Get out from under me.
You gonna move in there, Juniper. So looking around on the floor, you check to see if there's any like concealed wires or loose rocks that appear to be piled up in a certain like manner did they get knocked over or anything like that. You don't see any traps.
I notice the scimitars now, don't I?
Now you see 2 scimitars that appear to be rusted over and are laying against this stalactite.
Like against the stalactite, what does the stalactite look like?
It's 10 feet tall. It's riddled with 4-inch wide, 12-inch deep, naturally formed holes that bore down into a central cavity in the stalactite. But it's 10 feet tall, pretty wide, 4 feet wide.
Okay. Looking at the scimitars being rusted, which is a little unnatural, can I tell if it was caused by something?
You can make an intelligence check. Just seems pretty old to you.
Okay. Alright, fine.
Hey, Absu, is there anything down there?
Seems like it's been here a while.
I'm gonna head further in, and it is a complete dead end.
So upon entering, it appears to be some sort of natural water supply. A small waterfall pouring from an 8-foot high ceiling forms a 5-foot deep pool in the southwest end of this small cavern. The goblins used to come here to drink fresh water.
I want to check and make sure it's actually like fresh spring style water.
Growing near the southeast wall is a patch of 20 or so green mushrooms. It appears to be naturally forming. Are you going to take a sip of the water, or what are you doing?
I'm going to take a sip of the water.
Okay. Appears to be pretty fresh. I mean, it's still a little bit. It's a tiny bit. There's a little tinge of something to it that just gives it an off-putting taste, but it seems pretty normal.
Like metallic,
Yeah, it's
acidic.
it's a little bit acidic, but it seems like it wouldn't harm you too much. It might just taste a little funky. Like
Possibly because of the proximity to the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
But this is clearly drinkable water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head back down to the main cavern.
Okay. Real quick before you do, as soon as you, I gotta switch back to a different layer. While you were down here, gotta do something else for the other guys.
Okay.
So as you guys are standing around in this cavern, you guys roll a perception check.
Oh god, not another ghost.
No, it's not a ghost.
Finally.
I would like to ask. Well, actually, I'll wait for our resident full board.
Yes, performance.
Yeah, make an actual perception check, buddy. There you go. I would like
We all look around, he just does little jig.
I would
That was
like
amazing.
everybody to make sure they have sound on for roll 20. You guys can hear stuff. You guys hear some bubbling begin to happen from the stalactite in front of you.
I back.
Oh.
I knew something's wrong.
I know what that is.
Back up, back up, back up.
You see this black jelly ooze-like entity begin to pour and bubble out of this thing.
I immediately fill it with darts.
Sacred flame.
Well, why don't we roll initiative? Because you did not get a surprise round on it. I love this thing's name, by the way.
It's an acid blob.
It is a black pudding.
Okay.
What's
Everyone,
really
get out
fun-
your spoons.
What's really
I
funny
know.
is black pudding is neither black nor it's pudding.
I know, that's why I love it.